A family with a child in trouble is put on hold with 911 in St. Louis. And tonight, they're sharing the story of those terrifying moments. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ann Allred. Mike has the night off. City leaders have been promising to fix the problems for years. Our I-Team's Christine Byers is here to tell us why this family says city leaders need to act faster.
This is how 14-year-old Felix Outman calms himself. He has autism, and his parents say he loves baseball. On July 28th, his life was anything but calm.
The Outmans had just gotten off the interstate and were looking for a parking spot to go to the Cardinals game when Felix started having a seizure in the back seat.
It was nothing that we had ever seen before. It was terrifying watching his body do what it was doing.
The Outmans' phone records show they called 911 3 times, starting at 6:19 p.m. that Friday.
You know, I still wasn't getting my call answered. Hopelessness was what I felt. I just kept looking around and I need help. I need help for my son.
She flagged down a sheriff's deputy who used his radio to call dispatchers.
I just kept saying, I couldn't get through to 911. No one answered my call.
The fire department didn't get the call until 6:27 p.m., 8 minutes after the Outmans' first call. National standards say 90% of 911 calls should be answered within 15 seconds.
I could see that in a lot of these first responders' eyes and in their mannerisms and how they were acting, that then I could tell this isn't the first time this has happened.
All calls come into police dispatchers first, where there's about 40 vacancies. Police dispatchers then transfer calls to fire or EMS, and EMS is short 10 dispatchers. Mayor Tashara Jones's spokesman tells me people should not call back like the Outmans did because it puts callers at the back of the line. And an automated system gives callers options to select police, fire, or EMS for themselves.
It was very confusing. The first couple of times I heard that, I wasn't even sure what I was hearing.
The Outmans contacted 5 on Your Side after seeing our coverage of other families being put on hold.
The reason I contacted you is because I never wanted this to ever happen again to anyone else.
Christine Byers, 5 on Your Side.
The Outmans say an EMS worker told them they shouldn't come back to St. Louis if they didn't like being put on hold. And another one asked why they didn't just call a taxi to take their son to the hospital. The Outmans say they hope sharing their story raises awareness for the city to do more to get dispatchers hired.